The Seven, arguably the greatest faction in the entire Fortnite storyline. They were our heroes from Chapter 1 to Chapter 3, well more specifically Chapter 3 Season 4, where in that season most members of the Seven were eliminated by the last reality using Chrome. And then in Chapter 4 Season 1 it was revealed that all members of the Seven are in the hands of the Nothing, meaning that in the end, every single Seven member was taken out, and that they are all now changing into something darker under the control of the Nothing, which is the entity that controls the entire of the last reality and aims for there to be nothing left. Since then, there were a few hints of the status of the Seven. Like Donald Mustard said in an interview that the Seven would have to find their way back alive again. And about a year after that, the Paradigm got a new reality warrior style, which was very interesting. But it wasn't enough, and we were all starting to believe that there's no hope for the Seven returning. Especially when factoring in that Donald Mustard is no longer at Epic Games. But on the 5th of December 2024, a spark of hope arrived with the new Fortnite OG mode, which was a new Battle Royale game mode that would repeat the seasons of Chapter 1. So it was pretty much OG Fortnite all over again. But something interesting is that on the day of its release, it was not only revealed that we will be repeating the OG seasons, but it would also be repeating the OG live events, and we could experience them for a second time. So that's pretty cool, and in every OG season there will be a new OG pass containing remixed cosmetics from old OG Chapter 1 battle passes. So this was all really cool, but how does it have anything to do with this video? Well, this new OG mode was the key to bringing back the Seven. As remember, the Seven was first introduced to the storyline in Chapter 1 Season 4 with the Visitor. And well, fast forward to now, we are in OG Season 4 again with the new OG mode, and meteors have just striked the island. However, the largest meteor striked Dusty Depot, turning it into Dusty Divot, as it's of course now a very big divot. And just like Chapter 1, coming out of this meteor was the Visitor. Yes, a new skin of the Visitor, which is named the Visitor Reality Unknown. The Visitor Reality Unknown. That's interesting. And I bet that most of you think right now that this doesn't mean anything and that it's just a reskin of the Visitor. Well, what if you were wrong? This may be the start of the Seven's return. The new Visitor's skin description is from Beyond the Unknown, one of the Seven. And this description means everything for this new Visitor skin. And it explains of how that this is our Visitor, the one that got chromed. So yeah, again said, at the end of Chapter 3 Season 4, all members of the Seven were taken out by the Nothing, who was revealed to then be changing the Seven, turning them into something darker. Oh well, there's actually many theories to do with this. Like, it's believed that maybe the scientist was turned into the General, which is an unreleased Chimera leader, which is currently sitting in Fortnite's concept art. And there were also theories that the Origin was forced to become the Cube King again. But yeah, what was confirmed though is that all members of the Seven were turning into something darker under the control of the Nothing. So yeah, the whole of the Seven were pretty screwed. Now, in the Seven's last season, Chapter 3, Season 4, we would kind of speak to the Nothing, and sometimes they would bring up the unknown.
Your lack of fear is encouraging. Are you willing to give yourself to the unknown?
the herald who has powers of Chrome, who practically sent the Seven to the nothing, well, her lobby track is named the Unknown Reality. So in Fortnite, the Unknown is kind of like a way to describe the nothing itself. I actually made like a really long video explaining everything to do with it. If you want to go check it out, the link is down in the description below. But yeah, the new visitor skin is from Reality Unknown. And so it's most likely when the Seven were chromed, they were all sent to the unknown reality. Of course, led by the Nothing. Now, the theory is that the visitor escaped Reality Unknown. Because not only does it say he came from Reality Unknown, the new visitor looks different. He's been changed, and this is most likely by the Nothing itself. But before the visitor was fully corrupted and turned into something else, he escaped somehow. Then finding his way into a meteor, which is the Seven's old-fashioned way of travel, and then just fleeing away from the unknown reality. And as of earlier on, now finding his way back onto the Chapter 1 island. As this meteor crashed, and there's not gonna really be any other way of, like, repowering it, because it's a meteor. But yeah, he's been to this island before. He remembers the places fondly. So this is practically our visitor. It's most likely he really did escape the Nothing, but he also left his friends behind, who are most likely still changing into something darker. So what does the visitor do? The same thing as he did before. Build a rocket, which is of course what he's doing right now at the same location. And when the building process is done, the rocket will be ready for blast off, which will of course be our first repeated live event of the OG mode. And once the rocket creates a sideways rift in the event, that's when we will be sent straight into Fortnite OG Season 5. Now, during Fortnite Remix, Hope revealed that she can see the future by her graffiti. And in this current season of BR, in Hope's office at Supernova Academy, you can slightly see a rocket blasting off within Hope's graffiti. And not only is this hinting at the blast off live event, bit of a stretch, but it could maybe be hinting at the visitor traveling to the Chapter 6 island using this rocket. And this could be his escape plan from the Chapter 1 island. And then once the visitor is on the Chapter 6 island, maybe we can help him free the other members of the Seven. Cause to be fair, the dates line up. OG Season 5 does drop the same day as Chapter 6 Season 4. And by Fortnite Chapter 7, we've saved all of the Seven. That's just a theory though. Also, the visitor could come to the Chapter 6 island for the 0 point, which can be seen in a portal at Seaport City. But honestly, we are not 100% sure. What we are 100% sure of though, is that the visitor Reality Unknown is our visitor, who got chromed right in front of our eyes. So yeah, the visitor Reality Unknown is the key to the Seven's long-awaited return. And really does tell us that Charlie Wen is starting to continue Donald Mustard's story. But yeah, with that guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And why not join my Fortnite Discord server? The link is down in the description below.